Welcome to Beer with the Queer, here with another guest today, the host of the Count to Kelly podcast, and probably one of the biggest names I'll get, A-list comic, Bobby Kelly here today.
Co-host of the Count to Kelly podcast.
A host of the Count to Kelly podcast.
Yeah.
He's exhausted. I apologize that we're having to do this here with him in the room.
Yeah, I'm the 295 pounds and 1,000 pounds of fun.
So we got Bobby Kelly. We're shooting this one again in the Calta Studios. So we're shooting with an audience, which is rare for me. So that's fun too.
You're the worst audience ever.
Yeah, well, there
guys
is.
who just did 4 hours of radio.
It's like doing comedy to comedians.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying attention to what
No,
we're
they're
saying.
all on their
So
phones.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
So we start off Beer with the Queer with a beer because the show Talk to a Gay Guy was already taken.
Are you gay?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
well. One
I
of us had
gotta
to be
go.
queer.
I don't believe in that. Jesus.
I don't believe it.
One of us had to be queer. This you go two fags with a seat.
It's not Santa Claus or the Easter
I mean,
Bunny.
yeah,
Like you gotta believe it.
I guarantee I've done gayer shit than you.
I probably believe that.
I guarantee. Yeah, you're way more manly than I am. Right out of the gate.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I've
So,
definitely said gayer stuff.
well, I got the
I
gayest
put
beer I
one of
could
these
find.
in my ass.
Well,
Can you fit this in your ass? I don't think so. And I'm married with a
challenge
gay.
accepted. This just took it. So I grabbed the gayest beer I could find from the gas station on the way here because I stayed prepared.
Right.
And it is a Steel Reserve spiked strawberry burst. So how bad could this be? I'll try for us. 36 years sober, I'm going to drink, and I will tell you how it is.
Well, because I didn't know the show idea. He says, dude, this guy's going to show he's a good guy. You should do it. It's beer with a queer.
So from there, you couldn't figure out there was a beer involved?
That's
That's horrible. Go on, sir.
But I
We're
knew
not going to
beer,
be a sponsor.
beer with a queer. I'm like this. That's it's not beers with queers.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
true.
Or beers with a queer. It was beer with a queer. Singular. Okay. So this gay guy's gonna have a beer with me. I got 36 years sobriety. This is supposedly my number one best friend.
Whoa.
I celebrated it last week.
Well, congratulations. He was either trying to trick you into being gay or drinking again.
I
or
passed on heroin with the host.
He didn't pass on that. He's doing that later. So
You didn't pass on cupcakes with cake.
one of the things when I had Mike on the show, he mentioned he will send you unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, and this is
Sure.
weird. I always thought I would imagine you'd always, like for me, you hang out with somebody that you kind of you try to visualize their dicks.
Yes, I do that all the time. I get
Yeah,
it.
you try,
Preaching to the choir here.
But you try to, he's my friend, so I'm not gonna see his dick. Probably not, unless we're in a locker room or we play squash somewhere or something. You know what I mean?
We do the racquetball game later. Yeah, I get it.
I'm really not going to see my friend Mike Calda's cock, but I would imagine what his dick would look like, right? In your head, you're like, it's not like you stop and think about it, but you have it in your head. And then when he showed me what his
I've
dick
done
looked
some
like,
sketches just out of curiosity. Yeah, sure, I get it.
dude, I'm telling you right now, I'd love for you to draw it and tell me, and then I'll tell you if you're right. It was not what I expected. Absolutely not what I expected.
Pro or minus on that?
Pro, I thought.
Oh, all right, good for him.
I thought it'd be more like of a array of color hues. You know what I mean? Like a dark shaft. Then it went like pinkish, and then dark again around the wrinkle, and then with a helmet and the fucking wrinkle are. Right? I thought it'd be like bright pink from just jerking off too much, and then just a shiny, bulbous red, bloody helmet.
I do like that if his dick ever commits a crime, that police sketch artist is good to go now.
Oh, dude, I'd know.
Like, yeah. I mean, picked out of a lineup
I'd be
easy.
like, number two.
Number two.
Number two is Scott to Scott. It's literally just the perfect. It's like if I was gonna say, give me a chubby Italian guy's cock, make a cake out of it.
Make a cake out
it'd be
of
his
it.
dick. It's a good looking cock. It's a nice piece.
An extremely straight thing between you guys to do.
Yeah.
I mean, because gay guys use dick pics like emojis. Like you need it in every text message just to get inflection of the message. But
See, here's the thing, right? Like, like you.
yes,
Like if I saw you at a fucking Winn Dixie,
right.
I wouldn't even think that you're gay. I would think you hate gay people.
I can do both. I can be gay and hate gay people.
But you seem like you'd be against gay marriage. You're against. I mean, just your face, your shoulders. You know, your I'm tall but not in shape body type.
I have hate crime shoulders.
Yeah, you have I hunt alligator body and voice. You know what I mean? So it's like weird, like you know what I mean. You sound.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not very good at being gay. So, like, I sleep with men, and that is the extent of my gayness.
And that's it. You can't hang with them.
The rest of it is I'm shunned from the community.
Oh, really?
It is.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's as gay as I can
Yeah,
get.
your voice just makes them uncomfortable.
It's
Like at a bar.
It's bad. I called into the Calta show years ago to try to be their liaison for St. Pete Pride, and they said they didn't believe I was gay because of my deep voice.
Yeah, your voice
And,
is.
They hung up on me right then, and I said, "Well, this feels like the gay community."
Yeah, I would. If I was a gay guy trying to cruise, and I met you, I'd be like, "This is FBI agent. He's trying to arrest me. This is the sergeant of police."
Not falling for this.
Yeah, let me see yours. No, let me see yours. How do I know so much about this? Listen.
Been there.
Yeah. Oh man, sex with you must suck. She's like, "Are you done? I'm done." Did you have fun? Did you have fun? How? I guess.
Clean and efficient. No,
You sit as soon as you're done, you're just watching a football game, drinking a beer.
I can watch during. It's called multitasking, Bobby. All right. No, so one of the first threesomes I was asked to be a part of was these two guys that were just fucking hot, just big, beefy guys, and they were like, "Oh, we love you so much. We love your voice so much. We'd love for you to come back to the house when we have sex." I was like, "I'm in." And they were like, "We'd love for you just to narrate sex during it." And I was like, "So I love that you guys don't even want me involved.
Wow.
Just like a commentator during."
So you had sex with them once.
No, I didn't get to have sex at all with them, and I didn't even go to the commentary because I was young and impressionable then, and thought I'd have value.
You had a small pecker?
It's white.
Yeah, that sucks. Well,
It gets bigger.
If you ever grow another show?
Yeah.
That sucks.
You're telling me.
If they were like, "Yeah, we just want you to narrate," and then you could whip out a nice
Right,
one,
yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, switch that up."
Smack him in the face with it.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I couldn't.
They'd have to get real close.
I couldn't tap somebody in the face with that.
So you're living in New York, right?
I live in New York. I'm from Boston originally. I've lived in New York for, over 25 years.
It's like Boston and New York for you to be on the show and be like, "Do you have any questions about the gay community?" You're like, "No, I live in fucking New York. I don't have any."
Yeah, dude, I've been around.
That's what I'm about to say.
I remember the first gay guy I ever met. My sister, who was 3 years older than me, back when I was in, 5th grade or something like that. She used to hang out. My sister was like, I guess goth before goth was invented. Rocky Horror.
Got it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show people, you know. What I
Right?
mean?
Yeah.
And my sister hung out with all. They named their car Massengale. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of.
Just an '86 Honda Civic named Massengale.
Yeah, like two fucking dykes, my sister and a queer. You know what I mean?
Right.
That'd be the name of their podcast. But I didn't know anything, and I went over the house. There was around the corner. This guy was there, and she used to hang there. And I went over with her one day because she was watching me, and I was like, cool. And this guy had a little sister my age, kind of cute, good. And I went over there a couple days later. And he brought me in, and there was just a room full of mattresses.
Right.
And I was like, I thought it was fun. I was in 6th grade. I started
Right.
jumping around. I'm like, this is great. And he was in there with me. Then all of a sudden, we were just lying on our sides, and he's talking to me. I'm like, oh shit, this guy wants to suck my dick. And I got up, and left. I was like, yo, man, this is fucking nuts. I didn't put the mattresses.
Like a room full of mattresses, you're like, I mean, it's safe. It's a safe place.
Dude, you
least safe place you could think of.
Oh yeah, well, it looks like a fun place. Not
Right.
a safe to a 6-year-old.
Well, it's fun for one person in there.
Listen, to a 21-year-old gay guy and a 6-year-old straight boy, a room full of mattresses means two
Very
different
different
things.
things.
Yes. No sheets. No.
I texted.
You texted me? Oh, okay. Kiss me. Oh! I mean, you saw a little piece of it,
That's
didn't
so
you?
funny.
Hell yeah, you just filled up a little bit.
Well, now I can't get up to finish the show, but good for Mike.
That's hilarious. I got it on my phone. I don't know how to get it off either. Sucks every text message. My wife's gonna grab my phone.
She got it already.
What was the thing?
He sent it to both. It's a group chat.
What's
Oh, if you had to bang one of us, which one would it be? Think about it. Don't be hasty.
Remember, one of us would have to blow you too.
Here's my thought.
Look at those thin little lips.
I would probably have sex with Bobby because I think Bobby would care.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
And we spent 30 minutes talking about how much you hate stuff near your butt.
I mean, you guys do other stuff.
We do. Yeah. It's documented.
Yeah, that's true.
There's videos. There's tutorials.
I had a roommate. I lived with when I was first started comedy. I lived with this girl, Maria Falzoni. I had no money. I had like 5 jobs. And this comic, she was like above us, kind of well known. Passed away last year, sadly, but funny Italian lady. And I moved in with her for like $125.
Right.
I got a room. And she was very Madonna, like people, like
Yeah.
I was at my peak too, like shredded, good 20-something-year-old comic, cocky fuck. And my roommate was gay. It was her roommate. I moved in, and Brian, he was studying to be a weatherman somewhere. He's the one who told me like all weathermen are gay. I didn't know that, and all of a sudden
Is that a thing?
yeah, I said
yeah.
like if you watch Weathermen, a lot of them are fucking gay. I didn't even know that. And then like Kaiser Soze, I started watching. I was like, we're gonna have front coming in. I'm like, oh shit, this guy's gay. And then he always used to try to fucking hook up.
Right.
But he knew I always had chicks. But I mean, I would always like wake up in the middle of the night and I just see his silhouette leaning on my doorway, Bobby, and I'd be like, "Yeah, Brian." He'd be like, "Can we snuggle?" And he'd try to make it like he needed somebody, and I'd be like, "No, dude." He'd be like, "Come on!" He used to get so mad at me because I'm like, "Dude, we can't fucking snuggle."
Show that to Jeff. He wants to jerk off or something.
But what is this? Oh yeah, this is me. I'll go look at that.
Look at that.
Huh? All right, come on. That was back then too. That was the exact time. But yeah, I used to live with that guy for a while.
Right.
It was funny. I remember one time I worked at a Italian restaurant in the north end of Boston. If you know what I'm talking about, right? And I had to go meet my friend Steven, and his friend who just got out of federal prison. And we're all sitting down, and my roommate, I didn't know the guy who got out of federal prison was coming. I'm with my roommate Brian,
Right.
the gayest guy. I mean, he was just a nice,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
And I bring him down to Steven. We're sitting there, and I'm having dinner, and then Steven comes in with this guy. Now I'm sitting at like the Sopranos table with the most flamboyant gay guy ever. And I'm like, please God, because I love Brian, I'm going to have to die with him. If they fucking offend him, if they will say, I'm going to have to stick up for him,
Right.
and I'm dead too. And I had to make that decision. And then they were saying stuff, and the guy was like, what's up with you? What's going on with you? And he's like, what? Nothing wrong. You're so
Something
nice.
special about you.
The big guy gets up to leave, and he's like, "Let me tell you, yeah, I like you. You're a good guy. I like to bring him around." I was like, "Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Times have changed. That even the mafia was like, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We used to go to raft at Nick's in Boston. We all used to go to the gay bar around the corner because they had, it was all drag queens and
Right.
transvestites and music, live music.
Yeah.
And we'd all go there and hang out and watch the shows because it was fucking hilarious. Jacques, it was called.
Right.
All the comics used to go over there. Not all of them, but yeah. So I'm a big fan of the gay community.
All right, well, I'll try to be gayer next time, so that way.
I mean, you are fucking disappointing me, Joe. I mean, he said clear with a beer, but it's gonna be fucking fun, energy. You have the fucking energy of my stepdad that used to hit me. I mean,
Well, we're both disappointed in you. I don't know if that works, but.
God damn it, Jesus Christ. The same outfit too, just some boring insurance adjuster look. I mean, how the fuck do you get laid? What do you fuck pool boys? How you doing? You have a boyfriend?
I have a husband, yeah.
You do have a husband.
Yeah.
All right. How long have
Yeah.
you been married?
I tricked him into it. 5 years together for 15.
What's he? Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. What's let me ask you a question. Can I
Yeah.
ask you?
Ask anything.
Do you take another sip of that beer?
Ugh.
Watch this. I'm supposed to see if you swallowed Mike Calta. That's the face you made. Tastes exactly like
Ugh.
spiked strawberry burst beer.
How do you know?
Huh? I read about it on Wikipedia.
I go sober for 36 years.
So can you like I'm in a heterosexual relationship with my wife. I've been with her for 14 years, coming up on
Definition of it, got it.
20 years, and I can't fuck around. I can't go somewhere else. We can't bring anybody else in. We're in that stereotypical Boston, blah blah blah. Okay, but can you and your husband? Do you have?
So
can you fuck around?
So it's funny because Mike asked the same question, and I guess that's a thought process on kind of the straight to gay relationship. Because I guess once you kick the idea of like traditional relationships, then like the rest of the relationships open up. And I got a lot of friends that are in like wide open relationships,
Right.
Like
But
wide.
it's more
open
common.
It feels a lot more common in the gay community. Yes,
Because sex
it feels
isn't a
lot more
hang-up.
common. Yeah.
Sex is a hang up with heterosexual.
Because I think the big thing in the gay community is the fact of like they've started talking it all out, right? Like you're already outside of a regular relationship. So then when you start being in a relationship, it's like just don't lie to the other person. Like if you're gonna go get laid, just be like, hey, I'm gonna go get laid.
Well, you have to because just to be safe.
Yeah, but the lying becomes the problem, and I think really that's the same thing as straight relationships. But
We also have a religion weird.
yeah.
And
that's the other thing. The gay relationships, you kick the religion part
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah.
Because you guys are going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, we're already going, so like,
Yeah. Jesus already said
what's
that.
a couple more dicks?
Yeah,
I
so-
mean, really,
What's a couple more
on the
dicks?
way down.
Yeah. Everybody, you can grab like 4 more dicks as you go to hell.
Just holding
like,
on for a little bit longer.
God was like, all right, I'm going to give you a wall of dicks on the way down. As many as you got. Like
Grab as many as you can go.
one of those money machines, the money game you step, you just grab as much.
There's never been a better analogy for gay life than just God's giving you a wall of dicks, grab as many as you can on your way to hell. That's the best analogy for gay life.
It'd be funny though, because I love the movies where they make the angels just gay.
Right?
Like they're bisexual, they fuck everything.
Yeah.
Which is probably true, right?
I-
Are you religious?
No, I mean, I was raised Lutheran, but no, I'm not religious.
Really? And did your dad talk to you?
Yeah.
So they're cool with it?
Yeah, I'm good with my
Are they
family.
still religious?
Yeah, they got, like, when my brother and I moved out and so on, my mom got more into the church, but
Right.
conveniently it's Lutheran and not Catholic, so they accept gay people and so on.
Oh, I know why I wanted to bring up my roommate. I was bringing him up for a reason. I just forgot because I'm
You miss
fucking
him.
old. Is that he didn't have anal sex. Like, people think
yeah.
gay guys are just opening up their assholes and sticking fists in them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just all... Like, there's so many... He told me... Like, he filled me in on a lot of the gay community. Like, a lot of... There's so many variations of sexual relationships.
Yeah.
And he never... he didn't have anal sex at all. He only liked snuggling and kissing and blowjobs.
Right.
And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, he never wanted... That's why he just wanted to snuggle with me. He didn't want to fuck me. He just wanted me to hold him.
Right.
But,
Well, I think and there is a lot of that. Because there's still gay guys who see like anal sex as dirty or sacrilegious or so on. It's so built into them or something, but they still like guys, and so you just find other ways. As Mike said, we do other things. There's other ways.
right, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you jerk each other off.
yeah. But I think the ultimate point of being gay is just that you want to be with another man.
Yeah.
And then however that manifests is how that manifests. But like, I want to settle down with another man, that makes me gay.
Right, but the penis is involved.
I hope so, yeah.
Right? I mean, the reason you gay... right? There's no gay guys who don't like penis. Right? They don't like penis.
There's, I have a friend of mine who, may or may not watch the show, we'll see, who he dated somebody for 3 months before he realized that they were uncircumcised. He could care less about the other person's dick.
No shit.
All he wants to do is top them or have his dick sucked. He could care less about the reciprocation.
Sorry, now that what top them? What's
So-
that?
He's the one.
He's the main guy.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. You guys have all these names.
Well, yeah. I mean, pitcher, catcher, top, bottom. They're the same. Like,
Sloppy bottom boy. I didn't know that. That's good. It's very. I knew that from my roommate. There's many variations of that. Because as a straight guy from Boston, it's like, dude, you fucking fuck each other in the ass. And then I learned that it wasn't that case. It's all kinds of different.
there's some people that like you just find the right fit type thing, and then you're like, literally, and then you hope for the best.
You said the right fit.
So, all right, we'll finish it up, Bobby. I appreciate you doing this.
That's it?
While you're-
No,
You can't end on fucking in the ass.
You finger each other's buttholes now.
Huh?
You finger each other's buttholes.
I don't give a shit about that.
You're like,
Fucking stick that little thin Irish finger in my ass. What's that? Your fat guinea finger in my ass. Oh,
Sausage.
that fucking sausage. So that's it? We just talked
Yeah,
about fucking.
That's it.
All right, dude. Well, listen, it was great meeting
It
you.
was great meeting you.
Yeah, do you ever, can I ask a question before you leave? Like in The Sopranos, what was his name? Vito?
Vito
Yeah,
Spinatori.
Vito. Do you ever veto it up? Do you ever go out and
Leather
like if
chaps.
I ever bumped into you in a gay bar, you're gonna like wear like a vest and some chaps and a hat and do some shit like this, or do you always this?
I mean,
Are you always
I came right from
fucking
work. I don't always look just like this.
manager of a fucking Panera Bread? I mean,
I
do
mean,
you
I
have outfits.
no, I look cuter when I go out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but all right, listen. I'm not saying you don't. I didn't say you're not cute. I'm just saying you're not my type.
You said I got hate crime shoulders. Trust me. That was very specific what you said.
I'm wondering, do you ever flamboyantly?
No, I mean, I'm not a flamboyant. I'm not a flamboyant gay.
You never sing disco, doing dishes. I like
I mean-
when I live. I want a bouquet.
Yeah, I mean, I'll rock out to some Whitney Houston.
YMCA.
I want to dance with somebody. Yeah,
And when you go dance, you go dancing.
I used to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm also 40, so like going out to the clubs and dancing.
Well, your
What's
husband?
happening?
Does your husband know? Now in relationships, you always think that there's a man and a woman version of the husband and the wife. But is there a husband thing, or is it?
Yeah, no, it's a husband thing. It's
So he's not.
no. I mean, I like
Does he
masculine
fix
people.
cars?
So,
You just infiltrate the gay community. I
that's all.
guarantee you're fucking a hate crime.
I'll tell you.
We gotta get in.
Here's what
You
happened.
be in the top, I be in the bottom. We'll both be tops. All right, we're gonna get in. We're gonna fucking get in and ruin them from the inside. Literally, we're gonna fuck them all in the ass and dismantle
That'll teach
the
'em.
gay community. I know, right?
No, I started doing jokes on stage about being gay, and they started working. So I just started sleeping with dudes because I'm a method guy. Just as long as the jokes work, I'm gonna keep sleeping with dudes.
You and Tim Dillon should fucking. You guys are both the machoest gay guys I've ever met in my life. So you're both husbands.
Yeah.
So you both married. There's no, and you don't want that. You don't want to. Like I love my me being the man and my wife being a woman and that female, that difference between us. You don't like
No,
that?
because if I wanted that female energy, I'd probably be straight. I mean, that's just it. Like I'm attracted to the masculine energy.
So
I'm
you suck
attracted
your dick and give him a pound and you good.
Yeah, we high five, chest bumping out.
It was a good one, dude. Thanks, man. I like that new technique. Slap in the
I
ass.
smack him on the ass when I walk out of a
Go
room.
turn the game on. Let's get some chips.
I say good game.
All right, good for you. I'm with it.
Every time after sex, it's a slap on the ass. Good game. You call
You
it a
guys
day.
both put hats on, sit on the couch. But you can sit there with your junk on. It's not a big thing, right?
That's just it.
Yeah, all right. Me and Mike have to put our pants back on.
Because otherwise it'd be gay.
Yeah, it would be gay.
Yeah, that's what you don't want.
That's what makes it gay, where you can hang out
Yeah, that's.
regular. All right.
All right, well, it's been fun.
Yeah, dude, great.
I really
meeting you.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Have fun
dude.
this weekend, by the way.
All right, brother. I'll see you, man. It was good. Very weird ending. I like this podcast.